Hi everyone, welcome to my daily office. Hi Louise Buttons, thank you for involving me in the hen do. I know I didn't get an invite, but I'm happy to take part in this Mr. and Mrs. I gather. So I'm just going to answer the questions that Louise put to me to answer about Nicola and our relationship. So hopefully it comes out. Hi Nicola, I hope you're having fun so far, and I apologise ahead of time if I embarrass you or don't get many of these right. So number one, if you were a superhero, who would you be? I would be, one of my favourite kids' cartoons was Banana Man. 12 Astacia Road, that guy liked to eat bananas and would just be made a lot stronger. Question two, if I could be a wild animal, what would I be? Nicola should get this. I'd like to be, technically, I think they're wild, I'd like to be a penguin. I have a bit of an infatuation with them and lots of penguin memorabilia. Yeah, I would just like to be a penguin. Number three, what would I grab in a fire? Obviously I would grab Nicola, but sometimes when she's asleep it's quite hard to wake her up, so I'd give her a shove, and if she didn't wake up I would probably grab a can of Coke from the fridge, because I always need a can of Coke, and probably boxer shorts, because chances are I wouldn't be wearing any, so I would grab boxer shorts and then grab Nicola and take her by any means. Marmite, do I love it or hate it? I really hate it, and it just reminds me of smelling it on people at school and teachers and stuff, so definitely hate it. I know Nicola likes it. Who would fetch most at an auction? I guess it depends what kind of auction it was. I would probably have to say Nicola would, because she scrubs up better than I do, and yeah, the amount she would go for, thousands probably. So yeah, it would be Nicola. Question 6 or 7, what is Nicola's worst habit? Nicola's worst habit is, it's a double-edged sword really. She does like to leave her clothes around the house on the floor, especially in the bathroom, which has its pros and cons really. Obviously by leaving them on the floor I have to pick them up, which is a con. The pros of which, obviously with her clothes on the floor, she doesn't wear many clothes around the house, so it's, in a sense, it's a win-win. But so I guess that's probably Nicola's worst habit. Which teacher did Nicola fancy at school? Nicola fancied a lot of people at school, and not many people fancied her back, unfortunately. She loved a lot of guys. In terms of teachers, I don't really know. Although I have seen some of Nicola's school reports lately that her mum dropped off, and I know the head teacher was Mr. Humphreys, so I'm gathering that's a male guy, and let's just say him. The guys she liked though, I know, like I said, she fell in love with a lot of guys, and they didn't really love her back. Danny was one of them. Lee Hooker was definitely one of them, because it was always scribbled all over her. Lee Hooker or Lee Hooper? I can't remember. Anyway, what was Nicola's most embarrassing moment? Since we've been together, there's been numerous embarrassing moments for my lovely Nicola. She, probably number one is on our second or third date in London. We met up and we went to Hamleys I took her to do Build-A-Bear, and after she built her bear we were working our way down the stairs, and off she went. She just slipped and went down the stairs quite a bit, and bless her, went quite red in the face and was very embarrassed. But just like Nicola, she brushed herself off and we got on with the night. And she did tell me later that she actually knew one of the security guards at Hamleys, so he may have seen her on CCTV, so that was further embarrassment if he had seen it. Secondly, and she's done it a couple of times, and just because she's so polite, we were in Bruges in Belgium and we were having waffles one morning, and she excused herself to go to the toilet in this restaurant we were eating in, and after about 10 minutes she hadn't come back, and probably 15 minutes passed, no, let's say 10 minutes, and finally she came back to the table with a big grin on her face, and again slightly embarrassed that she had gone to the ladies' toilets and thought someone was in there in the cubicle, and just politely just stood there for 10 minutes waiting, and it turns out after about 8 or 9 minutes she thought to pull the cubicle door, and no one was actually in there, so poor old Nicola had been waiting there for 8 to 10 minutes to have a wee, and she could have gone all along, but it's not the first time she's done that, and I'm sure it won't be the last time. Okay, if I could be anyone famous, who would it be? Who would I be? I do like David Beckham. I know he's probably a lot of people's favourite famous person, but I loved him growing up playing football, and I just think he lives quite a cool life. He's involved in cool industries, and he holds himself well, and he's a bit of a dish as well, so yeah, it would have to be Bex. If I could have a superpower, what would it be and why? Superpower. I would probably... I don't know. If I could have a superpower, it would definitely probably to go back in time. I've always said to Nicola I wish I'd met her 10 years ago, and that would be amazing. Obviously, if I'd met her then and had, because I've had the best 2 years of my life so far, so I would love to have known her a while ago, and yeah, so probably just to be able to go back in a bit of a time machine, as sad as it sounds. So that would be my superpower, to go back in time. Who is more likely to deal with a spider? Definitely me. We've had a lot of mozzies lately in the flat and in the house, and Nicola enjoys me prancing around trying to kill them, and we've had spiders as well, so yeah, it would be me. What is my best joke or impression? Nicola knows that I do have a lovely singing voice, but I won't embarrass her with my singing. My best joke. What did Sushi A say to Sushi B? What's up, B? And my second best joke is, I took Nicola, when we first started dating, we went on, I took her on 8 dates to a restaurant to eat, and then on our 9th date we went to the cinema to watch the new Batman film. So the story of our dates went dinner, 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 Batman. That's it for me. Which celebrity does Nicola have a crush on? Celebrity. She does like David Beckham as well. Definitely. She likes a bit of Gary Barlow and the beard, hence why I have to... She makes me grow one. She does like Paolo Nutini, so that's probably her number one at the moment. And I'm still trying to book him for the wedding, Nicola. So watch this space. What did Nicola wear on our first date? I thought she wore something completely different, but I know she walked in with a big smile for a start, and then she had a white jacket. She had Vic's, she borrowed Vic's kind of tan boots that she did manage to fall over on that night, and under the white jacket she was wearing denim jeans and a white shirt. Although I think I've told Nicola before that I thought she was wearing a yellow dress, but she owns so many clothes. If I'm in a ballpark area, I think I've done fairly well. What would make Nicola laugh right now? Obviously if I got up and started dancing, she would probably start laughing, but she does like the word minge, so if I just say minge, I'm sure I will get a laugh out of her. And if you want some laughs out of her this weekend, just keep saying minge, because she loves that word for some weird reason. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, what is Nicola most scared of? Nicola she doesn't like letting people down, she hates being late, but if it was going to be one thing, she doesn't like sharks. She can't stand sharks and won't go anywhere near water where there's sharks, so God knows why she keeps going to book Australia as a holiday destination. And then Louise asked me to put some questions together if I had any. So these are for you, Nicola. What was the name of the beach I proposed to you on? If you can remember it, back in January. The answer was 4 Mile Beach. What was the first present I ever bought you, Nicola? The answer is I bought you a couple of bags of crisps on our first date with a ribbon tied around them. Scampi fries, jalapeno and cheese, M&S crisps, and cheesy squares, to be particular. And then last question is, if Nicola could have a kind of talent, what would she like to do or be able to do? And my answer would be she would love to be able to play an instrument such as the banjo or guitar or harmonica, and I'll try and send you a video of her playing the harmonica so you can see how good she is. And that about wraps it up. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Well done, Louise, for organising it. You are welcome for my help and input. And I'm just sorry I can't be there. And I had to turn the invite down. But yeah, Nicola, I love you lots. I can't wait for our big day, and enjoy your weekend. And I'll have your hangover kit ready for when you return home. Cheers.